It's been 9 years since the cast of Jersey Shore fist pumped their way onto our TV screens and won all of our hearts. Finally, after the finale back in 2012, the Jersey Shore cast is back in our living rooms once again with their newly launched reunion show, Jersey Shore Family Vacation. And I must say, it's about damn time. Years have passed and these stars have all grown up and changed their looks, style, health, and since the last time we saw them in the Shore House. In today's video, we will be comparing what each of these stars used to look like when they first entered the Shore House back in 2009 to now. I'm talking fillers, Botox, plastic surgery, diets, and much more. What's going on, guys? My name is STELLA and this is before and after body transformations. I would like to hear from you guys next, so let me know who you want me to talk about next in the comments down below. You can also hit me up on my Instagram page at STELLA. Now let's get started. Let's start this video off with our favorite little meatball, Nicole, aka Snooki. It's no secret that Snooki looks completely different now compared to when she first entered the Shore House. I would say of all the cast members, Snooki's undergone the most drastic transformation. Let's get up close and personal with Snooki's face to see what changes she has made. Although Snooki is back at the Shore House this season, it seems that her famous hair puff and those blue contact lenses will be missing out on all the fun. Thank God. I never really understood that hairstyle back then, and those blue contacts definitely had to go. Snooki's been pretty open with any cosmetic work she's done to her face, and has even shared her experience and doctors on her Instagram page. In August of 2015, she shared a post about her getting lips done saying this: "First session of lip plumps and it's just fabulous. I've always hated my thin lips and never thought I had the balls to get needles in my lip to perfect them, but I did. Trust me girls, I was terrified to get my first procedure ever done. But it wasn't terrible at all. And I hate needles. I love my natural beauty, but being able to enhance my lips to make me feel better about myself is life." I'm actually loving how her lips look. I think she did just the right amount and they still look settled and natural. After all, I agree with her. If it makes you feel better and you don't end up looking like this, then do what you want to make yourself feel better. My God, that woman's face could haunt your dreams. Ugh. Along with the lip injections, Snooki seems to be rocking some new teeth. When you look at older pictures of her to now, you can tell that her teeth have gotten their own makeover, as it seems like she got veneers. Personally, I like Snooki's smile better before she decided to get cosmetic dentistry. Her teeth were not textbook perfect, but I think her smile was a lot cuter back then. Lip injections and veneers aren't the only cosmetic work the star has done. She's also gotten Botox, which helps to prevent wrinkles on the forehead, and she's done it in between her eyebrows. Upon losing her famous hair puff, Nicole has changed her hair color over the years to many different colors. She's had the ombre look, and her longest colored hair was the red, and until recently has changed it back to her natural brown locks, which to be honest is my favorite look. If you follow Nicole on Instagram, you will know this girl does not mess around when it comes to working out. When looking at her back then to now, it's insane how different she looked. She used to be overweight and almost swollen looking, which is probably a result of her heavy drinking and partying. When looking at recent pictures of Nicole, you almost forget that she is a mother of two. Her toned body is definitely a result of hard work, which includes light weights, cardio, eating right, and of course, the no drinking and partying definitely helps. Her waist is dramatically smaller and her face looks less swollen as well. Nicole has also gotten her breast augmentation. Although she has always had breasts, it's not surprising that she went through with this. After all the weight she's lost, plus breastfeeding, I'm sure the breast implants and a lip were a must. I think they look great on her and fit her body proportions perfectly. It's safe to say that not much has changed with Pauly D since we last saw him in the Shore House. He's still rocking his famous blowout. Seriously, how has someone made the same haircut still work for him for so many years? I don't think he'll ever give it up, and to be honest, I think I would freak out and be super disturbed if he one day decided to change it. Pauly is still rocking his super tan look, which apparently is now a spray tan. Thank God he's slowing down with the tanning beds. I feel like it was really starting to age him. Pauly was always fit and working out on the show. Back then he was still in shape, but when looking at his body, now he's definitely more shredded and has bulked up. The one thing I noticed a slight difference in was his face. Looking back at when he first started out on the show, his face lacked volume, which wasn't a bad thing. But when you compare his face now, you can see that there is puffiness. Now I'm not 100% sure, nor has it been confirmed, but I feel like he could have gotten filler done in his face to reduce the lack of volume. And yes, men actually do these types of procedures. I also noticed that his forehead lacks any movement, which leads me to believe that he did Botox. I think Pauly D looked great the way he was, Hopefully he tones down whatever he's doing to his face. Now onto JWoww. JWoww has come a long way since her partying days when she bared all and never was shy to show off her assets. When we first met JWoww, she was sporting a peekaboo hairstyle and her face was injection free. As the years went on and JWoww grew older, we noticed some slight changes to her face. What I noticed first that was different about JWoww was that she obviously got her lips done, and to be honest, in some of these photos I'm not sure if I'm impressed with the way they look. They look a little bit uneven and lumpy. What is dramatically different also with JWoww's face is her cheekbones. If you look at older pictures of JWoww compared to now, she lacks volume in her cheeks, and in recent pictures her cheekbones look a lot higher and very contoured, which can be done by fillers. She has also done Botox to smooth out any fine lines and wrinkles in the forehead area. JWoww has openly said that, "I'm 31 years old, I'm not getting any younger, I'm going to do the non-invasive surgeries and things like that to stay youthful, so I don't, when I'm like 50, 60, 70, have to do the more dramatic ones." Well, that will definitely explain all the work she's done to her face. Aside from the lips, I think she's doing a great job at staying youthful. Back in 2009, remember young JWoww having more of a slim build and, well, ginormous breasts. I mean, it was hard to miss them. JWoww, unlike her bestie Snooki, was super slim back then and very toned. JWoww has struggled with weight over the years, especially since the birth of both her children. Looking at pictures from the Jersey Shore family vacation premiere party, JWoww was looking extremely fit and toned. That black dress, she killed it. She started to focus on her health also after welcoming her second child in May of 2016. This isn't luck or wishing. I missed many dinner events, fun activities, and lots of ice cream and pizza to keep the weight off. Whatever she's doing is working because JWoww is looking amazing. I don't know how she gave up pizza and ice cream because I couldn't. Now we can never forget Mike Sorrentino, aka The Situation, and the guy who invented GTL. Have his partying days finally caught up with him? This picture in particular really shows how much Mike's face has changed. I can't tell if it's filler or if he's just not aged properly. When looking at this image in particular, you can tell that when we first met Mike, he looked very slim and his face was not as puffy either. He was also super tanned. And then looking at the picture on the right, he clearly has forgotten one of the main components of his GTL, the tanning. Mike has also been open about getting Botox, which you can tell in this picture as his eyebrows have a slight lift to them. As the guy who invented GTL, we all know that he had one of the best bodies on the show. He was extremely chiseled and you could see every single one of his abs. There's no question that he used to work out hard and eat properly to maintain a body like that. Now while creeping Mike's Instagram page, I couldn't find any topless photos, which is pretty shocking, right? It's hard for me to compare those famous abs from before to now. He looks pretty in shape still, but I'm thinking with the lack of shirtless posts of his recent body and him only posting older ab pictures, my guess is that they aren't up to the par as the old Mike. Moving on to the other half of the meatball duo, Dina. Let's start with the most obvious change to her face, her new teeth. Those veneers. Now to be honest, I'm not really a fan of the veneers because changing your teeth drastically like this does change your smile, and for Dina, I don't think it's for the better. Personally, I think they're too white, too straight, too perfect, and her smile and teeth were perfect before. She also got her lips done as well, which I think suits her, and she didn't overdo them. She darkened her hair and changed the way she did her makeup, giving her a more refreshing look. Looking at some of the older pictures of Dina on the beach, her body was probably not at her best. She looked unhealthy and not toned, which usually comes with that type of lifestyle. Compared to her body now, she's lost 15 pounds just in time for her wedding. Dina says, "I've always struggled with my body image. My weight was getting out of control and I knew it was time to do something about it." Looking at these new pictures of her in her bikini, her body looks amazing. She has the hourglass shape happening and her body looks super toned. Good for you, Dina. Vinny's face hasn't changed much. When comparing pictures of him from the shore house to now, he almost looks the same. He just has a little bit more facial hair, he still looks very youthful, and it must be the Italian genes I'm thinking. Next to Snooki, Vinny has made one of the most drastic body transformations. Now looking back at when we first met Vinny years ago, he was more, well, kinda chubby. I guess it's hard to stay fit when your mother's always cooking up a storm. Vinny has not been shy to show off his new sculpted body now on Instagram. He looks super toned, fit, and Vinny, I see those abs. Now he credits his new look by being on the keto diet and has been sharing his fitness journey via Instagram. If you haven't checked that out, you guys should take a look as he describes everything you need to know about the keto diet and his results. Overall, everything he's doing is definitely working for him because by the looks of it, he's in the best shape of his life. On to Ronnie. Now I mean, what is it with these men? Do they just not age? There's really not much to say about Ronnie's face because it looks the same as when we first met him years ago on Jersey Shore. Over the years, he has changed his look with adding some facial hair and changes his hairstyle here and there. The only slight change that occurred was when he gained weight back in 2013. His face got a little chubbier, which brings me to talk about Ronnie's infamous body. Now Ronnie is known for his beefy build. He is one of the fittest and bulkiest of the guys on the show back then. I mean, there's not much to say about his body other than Sammy's sweetheart was a pretty lucky girl back then. In 2013, Ronnie would shock a lot of fans when he gained weight. Here in these pictures you can tell his face is a lot more swollen than usual. This was due to Ronnie falling ill with kidney stones. Back in 2014, Ronnie states, "I really let myself go after. I got sick last year. It's been a long road. I'm nowhere where I want to be in shape-wise, but I feel better than I ever did." Creeping on Ronnie's Instagram page recently, I think it's safe to say he's back on track. Ronnie's been hitting the gym pretty hard and eating properly and looks like his old self. As for the rest of these body transformations, well, we'll have to wait and see if these Guido and Guidettes will maintain their physiques while reuniting on Jersey Shore family vacation. Until next time, this is before and after body transformations. My name is STELLA and thanks for watching this video. Let me know who you want me to document next, and you can reach me via my Instagram page at STELLA. Bye guys! Why did I do this? Hey! Bye!